If wiring your Juniper Bonsai never turns out the way you hope, you are in the right place. In this video, I'll show you step by step how to style your tree beautifully without using a single wire. It's always a challenge, but stick around because the result will definitely surprise you. Let's start by a quick cleaning and pinching. Right now, the foliage hides the trunk and branches, so we can't actually see the tree's structure. So, let's move on to the important first step in styling. Step 1. Choose the front. Junipers in nature often have twisted trunks, deadwood, and a sense of rugged edge, and we need to bring these qualities in bonsai. To do that, we look for an angle that highlights these elements. The front of your bonsai tree is an angle that emphasizes these most beautiful qualities in the tree. Let's see. The trunk has an interesting curve from the bottom to the top. It has cherry deadwood at both sides of the trunk as well. If I want to feature them, I think I should tilt the pot like this and look from this angle. You see, we can clearly see the curves that go left and right and front and back. I think this is the front of this tree. And here's the tip. When choosing the front, look for an angle where the tree comes slightly toward you instead of away. This subtle shift creates a sense of depth and grandeur. Normally, wiring would help emphasize these features. But since we are taking on the challenge of styling without it, choosing the right front that brings out the best qualities of the tree becomes even more crucial. Step 2. Decide 3 important branches. These 3 branches form the foundation of any bonsai design. Every great bonsai you've ever seen, whether in a museum or exhibition, is built on just 3 branches. If you get this wrong, nothing else will look right. The first is the primary branch, the lowest one. It defines the center gravity for the whole tree. Ideally, it starts about 1/3 to 1/4 of the height of the tree. And it's usually the thickest and longest branch to catch your eye. The second is the crown or the top branch. This sets the overall height. I first thought this branch should be the crown and tilt it towards left. But looking at this rather slim trunk, I think making this branch as the new leader is a better idea. The tree becomes shorter, which suits the trunk size, and turning the top part into gin deadwood creates visual interest. Finally, the back branch. This one is crucial because without it, the tree looks flat. A back branch gives depth and transforms the tree from two-dimensional picture into 3D landscape. When you understand these 3 branches, the rest of styling becomes so much easier. If you enjoyed this video so far, check out my free bonsai newsletter. I share tips that I don't always put on videos, like things I learned directly from my bonsai sensei. Links in the description. Step 3. Create visual interest. There are 3 principles to keep in mind when adding visual interest to your tree: negative space, asymmetry, and hide and reveal. Negative space is essential. We should create void between branches and trunk. My bonsai sensei always says the beauty of bonsai lies in subtraction, meaning we should remove what's unnecessary to highlight what matters most. Less is always more in bonsai. Next, asymmetry. Bonsai should never look symmetric, which is boring. Instead, think of an uneven triangle with the crown, the tip of the primary branch, and the tip of the secondary branch on the other side forming 3 points. Let's picture a steady wind coming from the right side. Then the trunk moves subtly to the left and more branching on the side. Extending the primary branch longer to reinforce the wind story is a good idea. This unpredictable pattern draws attention and creates interest and curiosity. Also from above, keep a triangular outline by distributing branches not just left and right but also forward and back. And finally, hide and reveal. If every part of the trunk and branches is visible at once, the tree becomes flat and predictable. Conceal some of the section of the trunk and branches. That creates depth, mystery, and surprise, which fires our curiosity. With just these 3 principles, your tree will instantly stand out compared to the one that you've made before. Doing this without wiring definitely raises the difficulty, but it also forces you to rely more on design choices than on technique. Here's the finished tree. You see, even without wiring, you can still style a bonsai tree to look pretty decent. Wiring simply adds refinement, but it's not the only path. That wraps up today's styling. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.